Hello everyone, this is Rj22497 bringing you a StarCraft 2 commentary, game casting, analysis, whatever you want to call it. It's just me today. Grassmead couldn't come over, so it'll nothing for him for another week, I guess. This is my second game that I'm casting today. It's like 4 in the afternoon or something. I don't even know. I got these replays on a site called d2dgamer.com. That is d2dgamer.com. And as you can imply, it means day-to-day gamer. That's basically what the owners want it to be. It's made by Lag TV, run by Lag TV. I believe it also is partnered by Exodus Gaming, which is a World of Warcraft clan. Guild. That's the right word. Guild. So let's introduce our players, shall we? Prism at the top left-hand corner as the red Protoss versus NetProfit, the blue Zerg. If you guys want to send in your replays, I'll be happy, so happy to look at them. Just make sure they're not like 40 minutes long unless they're like insane games, and by insane I mean it has to be better than Kiwi Kaki versus Stefano Game 2. So if you don't know what that is, shame on you. You really gotta watch more StarCraft. But anyway, I believe it was Prism who sent this in, uploaded this onto the site. So let's see what he does. It looks like he's doing a Forge Fast Expand on Shakuris Plateau. I believe that's the name of this map. This is a great map to do it because of the ramp. How like narrow the ramp. Well, not really narrow, but just of how the base is built, because instead of having the natural, let's say here, and a ramp, let's say here, it's a Forge Fast Expand is so bad if this would have been the natural. But yet again, there's only like 2 entrances unless you destroy these both of these destructible rocks. So because how the natural is tucked away in this side of the base, it is so much better to do it on. It looks like the Zerg did go maybe 15-14 hatch and 14-15 pull. I wasn't really checking. Prism is not building anything at the moment, which is weird. I think this would be a good time to start maybe your cybernetics core, finish that wall off, maybe get another gate since this is not a 4-gate build. Maybe possibly put like another cannon. I mean, there's just always something you could do, and you could have been building more probes during the time, get like your extractors, assimilators. I'm not Zerg. Well, the Zerg is droning up pretty hard. He is going double gas, so you might see a roach build. There's the roach warren, so we are going to see roaches. He does cancel that. I think he ran into supply block and did an extractor trick. So we might see a roach, maybe like a roach push, a 7 roach rush. Well, not really a rush, because the 7 roach rush would have come in like in about a minute, and the roaches won't even be able to make it there in a minute. So we might just see some maybe early pressure with roaches. Maybe even transition into mutas or something. But everything is, I guess, pretty standard right now. I mean, like, getting the second gas and not really doing anything with it. Maybe he'll go like Stargate tech. He does have the second Nexus. He's not building any probes out of it. I believe this is, I think, Platinum or Gold League, so I shouldn't be too critical. But it's always better to point out the mistakes than to just leave them alone. I mean, everyone wants to get better. So because he has not taken these extractors, I don't suspect he'll go mutas. I'll suspect he'll say mainly a roach composition. But with that, you might need a second extractor just because of how, well, not really gas intensive, but the amount of gas it requires. So it does look like the Protoss is going Stargate. Now, this is pretty interesting. I don't like the position of this because a Zergling just come up right up here, click on that Stargate, see it's a Stargate, then switch into Hydras or something. I would much rather prefer it being maybe up here, or maybe even over here where the Overlords can't easily see it. Now he is going out with 2 roaches right now, probably. Oh, he does have 4 roaches right now in the middle, trying to take that watchtower. Does have that drone there. the Queen is relatively low on energy. His larva injects have been pretty spot on. Really spot on. Very, very good. I love the Overlord spread. Gives so much vision. It is slightly dangerous, so always have extra Overlords just in case you get Overlord sniped. And he is going Void Ray. But he's also going ground weapons level 2, so he might go maybe like Void Ray Zealots, I would say, or Void Ray Blink Stalker. You maybe get, you know, that vision up on the high ground and blink up. It's not really a common unit composition, but it's always... But, you know, in the lower leagues, everything's slightly different. Everything's kind of weird, you know. Like the other day, I got 7 Roach rushed, or I got well, that's not that weird. I got Nidus networked one time. I got like 6 like Gateway Zealot rushed at like the 4-minute mark, something ridiculous like that. Like really unorthodox tactics. So he is gonna build up a pretty decent force, and the Protoss has absolutely nothing to do with it. Nothing to deal with it. He could just easily just go in here, take out these 2 pylons. And the ground level weapons does not finish. But those cannons are taking so much damage to the roaches, and now the Void Ray is just gonna be able to clean up. Those roaches have absolutely nothing they can do about it. And as we see, he is going Evolution Chamber, probably to get Spore Crawlers, is getting a lair, so I suspect he might tech switch into Hydralisks. He does need to spend money. There we go. He is building drones, droning so hard. All the roaches get cleaned up. No, not all of them. 4 do end up surviving. And he is going 2 more gateways, rebuilding that pylon. Weapons level 1 is not able to finish. This will delay a timing attack if that's what he was going for. But then what's the point of doing the Stargate? Holy gateways. That's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gateways, 6, 7. Another forge, 7 gateways, 8 gateways. And Warp Gate just finished. There is the Twilight Cancel up, so we might maybe see Charge or Blink. Pretty weird. And another forge, so he might be going double upgrades, turning those gates into warp gates. This one's still not being a warp gate. The forge researching weapons level 2, so this is not a +1 timing attack. He still has Void Rays. He will end up getting this Overlord from the pathing, but the Zerg will also see it coming and possibly like maybe set up a few more Spore Crawlers, or even have, yes, there's the Hydralisk Den, so he is tech switching into Hydralisk to defend against the Stargates. He does have these 2 assimilators, which are empty. That is weird. Very, very unorthodox build orders. Then again, this is lower league, so people like trying out different things. People don't know everything, and that is a cool portrait. I've always known, my friends, whenever they come, the first thing they notice is that portrait. He's like, "Who's that guy in the corner?" I'm like, "What guy?" That guy right there. I'm like, it's just a portrait. And they find it so cool. I'm like, it's not that big of a deal. Anyway, that's just spiel. Oh, and the Spore Crawler will be able to repel those 2 Void Rays. The Hydra's also there. He will take out that Overlord. He will not get supply lock though. Those 4 roaches are still there. I prefer to see maybe a Zergling instead of roaches, because these are pretty expensive units at this point anyway. I mean, 4 more roaches in an army could mean life or death. And he is now saturating those assimilators. He does have all the assimilators ready. He does have Zealots. And he is researching +3? Now this is straight. Holy Zealots. How many Zealots is that? Let's switch to the units tab. 17 Zealots versus 4 Roach, 10 Hydra, and 12 Zergling. And then again, these are Roach with... Yes, these do have charge. So these are charge Zealots with +3. He does have high temps, so we might be seeing some storms. He did not... Has he researched... No, he has not researched storms, so he might be just merging them into Archons. And this is a pretty powerful force. I mean, like, without the upgrades, these wouldn't be anything. This would just be another force. But I mean, +3 is about to finish. We have like 20 zealots. Charge is already done. We have archons, void ray from some extra DPS. This is just an insane army, and the Zerg is moving out with hydras. Those zealots will just rip shreds and pieces. These things will just be like splattered on the ground, guts flying everywhere. Just not good. Another Archon morphing in. Weapons 3 is about to finish. Void Ray's going in. Oh, and the Zerglings engage, doing absolutely nothing. The Zealots going in there, ripping shreds into those roaches. Just so much damage. That was so one-sided. And there is the GG from NetProfit. That was a pretty interesting game. I've not seen that tactic used. I would really like to see that tactic used more. It looks really cool. I think I understand what the Stargate here was for. I bet he was just playing mind games with this Zerg, thinking, oh hey, there's a Stargate up there. He's going Void Ray. I should get Hydralisks. Forcing the tech switch and then getting +3 charge lots. So good. If you would like to send in your replays, please send them in at replays.brothersofdomino@gmail.com. My mom just got here. Hi, Mom. I'm recording. So if you would like to send in your replays, replays.brothersofdomino@gmail.com. I'll make sure to look at them. Link is in the description. I'll see you guys later.